Hey, what's up guys? So I thought I'd give you a quick look at some of the PvP action here. So I joined this game with two wizards, gonna go try it out. First wizard I go against, I wasn't expecting him to have all these multiple mirror images and all that, so I run away and I try to get back in there and I ended up getting totally one shot there. Don't even know what happened, but yeah, PvP man, it is a whole bunch of one-shotting. I played for about 15-20 minutes, and to be honest, I kind of got bored. Um, I'm one-shotting people, people are one-shotting me. I think I end up taking this wizard down. Yeah, there we go. We ended up taking her down. But I mean, there's not a lot to it. I mean, it's nothing else but for the lols. I don't know what else to say about that, but yeah, from what I've experienced, it's pretty much for the lols. There's some certain classes that are really hard for a barbarian. I'll show you guys my spec probably after this video just to show you guys what I did and a couple of things that I adjusted to make PvP the best for a barb, and it looks like throwing barbs are the only way you're going to be able to survive. So that's what I got going on right here. Um, We'll just see, I'm just running around here letting my fury generate a little bit. I find this wizard here. We're gonna go give her give her the stun hammer. She ends up getting taken out by another wizard, and I might take this one out. Yeah, I ended up getting her. So, I mean, I ended up dueling these guys against the wizards. I think after one more kill or something like that, I ended up leaving this game and I joined another game to face off against some other classes because facing off against just wizards isn't that fun. There you go. Alright, so I joined this game with demon hunters, man, and demon hunters for barbs, they are just ridiculous. You can barely see them. As you can see, anytime they vault, they're like invisible for like 3 seconds. It's crazy, man. You can barely get a shot off on them, and if you actually hit them, like the chances are they're gonna dodge you. So I end up getting killed almost instantly there. I come back in here. These are some pretty good demon hunters, and there's one wizard in here, but the one demon hunter, man, she is crazy. Another level 100. So I go and I see this wizard here, and I end up basically like two-shotting her. Poor wizard. And then this wizard or this demon hunter comes in, and I try to give my best, try to go out. Man, I don't even know how a melee barb would do this. I mean, throwing barbs is the only thing I've been able to come up with being good. Using ignore pain, just trying to stop as much damage as you can. But man, those demon hunters are quick, and if you stand still for too long, man, you're dead. So I get back in here, and something funny actually happens right here. I run around, and I think I come across the demon hunter pretty soon here. Okay, the wizard gets taken out first, off screen, by the demon hunter, not by me actually. And right about here, I one-shot the demon hunter. So if you're able to get a shot off on the demon hunter, it ends up actually working out pretty good. But to get that shot off without her dodging it, almost impossible. So this is the next game I joined. We got a couple witch doctors and another barbarian in here. So I'm giving him the perma-stun weapon throw. Man, that weapon throw does a lot if you can perma-stun them. The witch doctors, man, they have a lot of stuns, and these witch doctors here are using some sort of sacrifice build, which is pretty crazy. You can see what skill it tells you to. It tells you that killed you, so I can see they're using sacrifice on their pets there. Obviously the ruin that makes them stun when they sacrifice, but I mean if they get hit they can get one shot too, so that's the thing about this PvP, man. There's no HP buffer, there's no damage reduced. Like, people are just literally one-shotting each other. It is insane. And if it's not a one-shot, it's a 2 or 3 shot. I mean, people are going down incredibly fast. Even with the best gear, it is just, it's really hard. I end up going against this barbarian. He's got me stunned, but then I get him stunned in a weapon throw. But then this witch doctor comes in here and cleans us both up right as we're about to die. So that's the thing about free-for-all, man. Got to be careful with that stuff. Anyone can just come up and kill you when you're in the middle of like a 1v1 battle. So that does happen. But no big deal, you know, it's just for the lols. I don't know what else to say, man. It is just, I mean, it's not that entertaining. I mean, it's pretty much just for fun. There's no objective. Just kill as many people as you can. And, you know, some classes are really hard to face against, such as demon hunters. And, you know, there's like there's only so much you can do as a barb. I mean, melee barb, as you can see, this guy's a melee barb, but I end up feeling that I have a better build than him. As you can see, I just like stun locked him there, stun locked that guy, and I'm not sure if I get this last witch doctor, but as you can see, I got a pretty good build, but sometimes, I mean, you just get totally destroyed. There you go, I took all three of them out, and then it's me versus this barb here, and I think someone else ends up coming and killing me while I'm facing him off. They can't just let the two barbs duel it out, man. They just see him as two big targets, man, and get taken out there. Well, I actually read around, and one thing I noticed is that they do drop health globes. I'm not sure how the health globes drop, but they do indeed drop in PvP, so you gotta watch for those. I totally thought I was about to die there, but apparently I stay alive, come in here, and try to wreak some havoc. Pull that barb in again, because I really want to duel this barb just 1v1, but it doesn't really happen. So yeah, this is PvP. This is what you guys have been waiting for 8 months. It's a little bit pathetic. I know this is just kind of something they threw together just to give people a fun way of dueling each other, but it's not that fun, and it gets old pretty quick, especially with all the one-shotting. I think it would be a lot more fun if they increased everybody's hit points by say 400%, just so people have a chance. As you can see, I just one-shot that guy with Ancient Spear. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, Ancient Spear isn't the best throw, but if you get a Witch Doctor who's not expecting it, you just one-shot him. So, like, I don't know what the point of PvP is. I just thought I'd make this video to show you guys what PvP is like. I'm on the PTR server here, of course, and this is just like some random people I'm PvPing with, but it's just crazy. I don't see the point. I'm gonna make some videos on the new crafting once I test that out. Maybe some of the better monster powers to farm these crafting materials on, getting these crafting plants and that sort of thing. But you know, it's pretty dull. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I wasn't having too much fun with it. I mean, it was fun for the first 5 minutes or so trying to figure out a build that worked, but overall, it's not too much fun. I mean, some people might have fun with it, but there's just so much imbalance and that sort of thing. Sorry, I had a little bit of a hiccup there, but yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. So much imbalance, so much lols. It's just for fun. It's just for the lols. If you guys were expecting anything more out of this PvP, well, it's probably not going to happen. That's about it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my build. Real quick here. As you can see, I was using bash instigation, but I never had a chance to really bash any enemies, so I think that could be swapped out for something like ground stomp, which would give me an extra stun. The next skill I was using, which is really good, weapon throw with the throwing hammer ruin, which gives you a 50% chance to stun the target for 1.5 seconds. That was really good, really effective. You can pretty much get a target into a permastun if you can get a couple of these weapon throws off on them. Ancient Spear was pretty good. I was able to pull enemies into me, and sometimes Ancient Spear was actually one-shotting people. I chose the Ruin that increases Fury to 30% generating, because generating Fury is always a good thing in PvP, although there's a couple other runes that might be good for that. I was using Ignore Pain, and Ignore Pain is great, really reduces the damage, helps you survive for 7 seconds, so that's really helpful. Ignore Pain, I think it's really good. There's a couple other runes that might be good as well, but I was the one that increases duration seemed to be pretty helpful for me. Battle Rage into the fray. I think this is pretty important because anytime you get a crit, you have a chance to generate 15 Fury, which allows you to keep attacking. If you don't have Fury, man, you are screwed in PvP. There's going to be no way to generate Fury with Bash or anything like that. So you might want to rethink the way you're getting Fury. I ended up using Warcry with the rune that gives me additional chance to dodge because I felt the dodge is a little bit better than the extra all resistances. I felt that way because if I was able to dodge a stun or dodge an attack, I'd have a better chance of getting my attacks off, stunning them, and maybe end up winning the fight. So that's what I chose. For my passives, I went with Unforgiving, and Unforgiving was a really big turning point for me because instead of degenerating Fury, instead you gain 2 fury every 1 second. So you go in there, run around for a bit, have enough fury to get a few skills off, and then once you were getting a few weapon throws off, or ancient spear, you were getting enough fury to just keep going. So unforgiving was really helpful to give you that starting bit of fury to actually get going. That's what I was using. No escape, I was using this just to basically improve the effectiveness of my weapon throw and my ancient spear, so that worked out pretty good. And the last one I chose was Juggernaut, which reduces the duration of impairing effects, and also anytime you get stunned, fear, and mobilize or anything, I had a chance to recover 50% of my maximum life, which is just pretty big. So that was basically the build I went for my PvP. That might give you guys a little bit of insight on that. Um, as for PvP goes, like I said, I wasn't having too much fun. It was kind of what I expected. I didn't expect too much out of it, just the way they had put it in the blog. It is very similar to the PvP that is in Diablo 2. I was having some fun with that, but even in Diablo 2, I didn't PvP that much because there's usually one guy out there who's just one-shotting everybody, and it looks like that's going to be the Demon Hunter is going to be really, really effective. Unless I saw a wizard doing pretty good against the Demon Hunter, so there's going to be different classes that are hard against other classes, but that's pretty much it for PvP. That's the build I went for. I'll put some more videos out on the PTR stuff, the new stuff to Diablo 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.